Hello and welcome to ARC L1 Wide Forest Station, one of the prettiest Lagrange point stations in the Stanton system, I dare say, with these gorgeous asteroids connected to the station and this perma-lit global illumination lighting up as you go. We've got a beautiful zero-G track laid out here, but be warned, there is actually some density to this gas cloud, which means that a ship doesn't handle like it is exactly at vacuum. There is some influence here from the density. Here I am at the start, and this is actually a point where you don't come back. We have a separate starting line. I'll point back toward the stations just so you can see where we are, and for the purpose of the first lap, I'm going to keep up. I won't be rolling, just to keep it easy. Alright, here we go. We're off and going around the asteroid. You can pick whatever path you like. The only important point is that you go through the gate that we are now aiming at. You can see it, it's the most farthest to the left basically. It's a sharp turn to the left through this amazing asteroid. We have yet to name the turns, so there aren't any turn names yet. This is going to be tight, but for the racing ships there is definitely room enough. As soon as you come out, it's a slight right turn, and we're gonna go right between this area. It's important that you don't go left around or right around. Then it's through whatever you want to call this, the pipes on the arm, and straight down again. We're gonna make a U-turn through the yellow and the center of the station. It's a U-turn to the right, just like that. And then it's an immediate left turn again. We're going underneath the arm strut above us and then turning back over. This might look a little complicated, but once you start doing it, it gets pretty easy. And then it's to the right and down again. This is almost where you started the U-turn, but that's lower than this. This is not where we went through for the U-turn. You make a left turn, and we do the same thing we've already done. You go through that arm and the pipes. Alright, and after we've done that, we go again through one of these holes. This is one part where the track overlaps a little bit, so you'll have to be careful. Alright, you stick between the antenna with the yellow light and the silos, or the tanks, if you will. And then it's through this gate. I almost overshot it there, even while going slow. And then this is considered the start-finish line. This pipe, or this arm, the yellow one we're going over now, that's the start-finish. That completes a first lap. So now we're onto a second lap, and we're going to go a little faster. With the new G tolerances, you'll notice that you'll want to do a lot of yaw turning, as the human body is much better at taking lateral G forces than it is vertical. If you're constantly riding this with strafe up, you're gonna have trouble completing a lap without blacking out. You'll have to deploy your boosts in a good point, in a good spot. I'm using a lot of main thrust for the P72 here. That's its strong suit, and allows you to do a lot of stopping power and turning power without blacking out. So we went up and over through this yellow bit. It might take you a little bit of time to get used to finding which ones to go through. We will have another lap after this. As you can see, a lot of lateral. Stay between the yellow antenna and the tank, through this gate, and then on to the start finish right here. And we started on the right there. At this point I'm riding the verticals just to get some G loading, and then I turn to lateral moving around the antenna and through the asteroid. This is going to be very exciting. It's a gorgeous place. Use the vector indicator to steer you. This one is, it feels awkward to go through this one, but it's quite a charm. And the reason I've put this in is to make sure that you don't approach this turn with too much speed, which is something that happens very quickly if you're in zero G. So I'm just adding stuff to break up the straights, if you will. There are some really tactical ways to do this. As you can see, you can keep rolling around and you can cut it like this, as I've just done. You'll have to find your optimal lines. Through the hole, through the gate, lots of lateral, and through again, onto the start finish for the final time. I hope this made it clear. There's not a picture map yet, so you'll have to do it with this. Good luck, pilot.